And we're back with some fairly shocking news statistics on the state of restaurant business in New York City. A whopping 90% of new restaurants will most likely fail in the next 5 years.
Yeah, some of the restaurant owners need all the help that they can get, and that's where Righteous Eats steps in. They are doing their part to make it easier for the underdog or those mom and pop restaurants not only to survive, but thrive. So the brains behind the operation, they are here in studio with us, Jaeki Choi and Brian Lee. First of all, welcome to the show.
Well, first of all, thank you for having us. It's a pleasure to be here.
Appreciate it, guys.
So in a nutshell, Brian, explain to us, what is Righteous Eats? What do you do?
So in a nutshell, Righteous Eats is a social media channel that with one mission. And our mission is to make things easier for restaurateurs. And it starts by highlighting their stories, but ultimately, and our ultimate mission is to make sure that they can sustain that, that traffic and that awareness and ultimately thrive.
How did you guys get started?
So during the pandemic, a lot of our favorite eateries in New York were reported that, like 1 out of 3 restaurants were going to close permanently. And we realized that, okay, how can we help support them? And especially the ones that didn't have access to PPP loans or have access to marketing. So we just decided to start highlighting their stories by not only talking about the food, but talking about the people behind the food.
We love that. And we're storytellers ourselves. But Brian, how do you decide which eateries and places to highlight?
I mean, I think it's directly from the community. I mean, I think Jaeki's an actual New Yorker, right?
Yeah.
Like Jaeki, like how?
We couldn't tell.
So yeah, I mean, as he said, I am a New Yorker. I was raised in Queens, and initially they were the restaurants that I grew up going to in neighborhoods like Jackson Heights, Woodside, and Flushing, Queens. And eventually it became recommendations from our community, not only people from online, but also people that we see every day in the streets. You know, cab drivers, commuters that recognize us. We try to take as many recommendations as possible.
Why do you guys think that restaurants, particularly owned by immigrants, are having a harder time surviving than others?
I think it goes back to our original mission, which is like just access to information.
Okay.
I think that, you know, everyone goes into the restaurant business saying, if you have great food, that's all you need. In actuality, a lot of the stuff that we try to do, whether it's highlighting them, showing them how to use the tools, we try to show them that there's a whole world of the other details that actually matter.
So you guys aren't going like Gordon Ramsay and it's like, this is awful, no, this is good.
I mean, shout out to Gordon, but I don't think we have the authority or the knowledge to do what he does.
Yeah.
Talk about your commitment, though, to the community, because it's not only highlighting restaurants that you do. What else are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, we do everything from, I mean, again, we're really trying to foster in-person connection.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's so great that we all live with our phones in our pockets and it's a device that we're on all the time. But whether we're doing community meetups around the New York Marathon, we're doing restaurant buyouts, we're doing restaurant seminars at the Meta offices.
Wow.
We're trying to do all these things that can bring everyone together where we could share information, break bread, and in the case of the restaurants, actually make money.
Yeah.
You guys got some attention from some big names, right?
Did you?
What are some of the...
I mean, it's super humbling. Yeah, like, very fortunately, we got in touch with Chef Jose Andres, the founder of Resi Ben Leventhal. I mean, we did an interview with Congresswoman AOC. Yeah, I mean, it's extremely humbling, and I think it's really a testament to the work that we do.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day, we really just want the restaurants that we highlight to succeed. And, you know, as Brian said, really make things easier for restaurateurs. That's really our mission. So,
Okay, really quickly, any plans for the future? Growing?
Yeah, I think on the content side, we want to get into the prestige. Like, most people know us as TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, right? We want to push into prestige. So we actually just shot a TV pilot, and we're going to be coming out with the book. And then on the business side, we want to figure out a way in which we can make our in-person connections more sustainable and repeatable.
And really quickly, is there one restaurant that you want to get the word out right now that you want to save?
Ooh, that I want to save. So there's a restaurant. There's a restaurant in the Bronx called the South of France. It is a Puerto Rican restaurant.
We did a story on that. Yes, it's a great restaurant.
Yeah, it's a great restaurant.
Yeah.
And the lady, the matriarch behind the kitchen, Victoria,
she's fantastic.
She is an amazing lady, and her daughter, they're working on it together to try to extend their existence.
Yeah, because she's going through some health issues.
Not only health, but also a lot of financial issues. So
thank you.
Shout out to them.
All right, appreciate
gentlemen,
it. The South of
thank you so
France
much.
in the Bronx is the name of that restaurant.
And thank you both for being here.
Appreciate you guys for having us.
And to learn more about Righteous Eats, you can check out them all online. YouTube channel, follow them on TikTok, Instagram, and our very own Dish with Krish. Have you been to the south of France restaurant
I've not
yet?
been to the south of France, but like as you pointed out, Monica did the story. But talking to so many restaurateurs in New York in particular, this is one of the toughest places to be successful. They have great passion and great bravery to boot. All right.